All right, welcome to the AEW match prediction for Full Gear 2022. And as you can tell, we're one man down. Yeah, because Ethan already had a prior engagement. We're going to do this event a couple days ago, this match prediction. Ethan had to go out of town for a competition. And I said, hey, the show must go on. We've got to do this. And we are doing it for tonight's event. Now, it's a huge packed card, lots of matches. So we're going to skip. We're not going to do any of the 0 hour or the buy-in. I guess I don't think they call it the buy-in anymore. We're not going to do any of those matches. There are some matches there. There's also a TBS championship we could care less about. There's also a girls interim championship, which the champ's going to retain. I don't care about that either. The only female match that really matters is Dr. Britt Baker taking on Saraya, is that Saraya? Saraya, I think is how you pronounce her name. Formerly Paige. She's going to win because she just signed. Even though Dr. Britt Baker is the best female in all of wrestling, she's going to lose in this event. So we're going to skip over those events. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
We're going to move on. First, I can't believe I'm saying this. Jeff Jarrett teaming up with Jay Lethal to take on Sting and Darby Allin, one of your favorites. Brady, you start with this.
I gotta say Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett.
You know, this is a hard one to predict because Jarrett just got there, so I don't know what they're going to do with him. I'm going to agree with you. I think the heels win on this, even though I would love to see Darby Allin and Sting win because they don't do anything with Darby Allin, and he's one of the top guys, at least in my opinion. You agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Here's a few that I feel like has been going on for a long, long time, even though it really hasn't. Luchasaurus taking on Jungle Boy Jack Perry in a steel cage match.
It's because it was a feud, but then it just turned out they was faking it.
Yeah, that's true.
He comes back because he actually was faking it for real that next time. Steel cage match, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy wins.
I agree Jungle Boy wins as well. And maybe it feels like it's long because we had the Christian feud and then his injury maybe changed some things. I don't know. I think Jungle Boy does win this as well. Now, this is going to be faster than most of our match predictions because we're running out of time because the event's tonight. We don't have Ethan to put his commentary on this as well. Moving on, there's a triple threat TNT Championship match. This is a match that we didn't know was going to happen until just the other day.
I didn't know it was going to happen until now.
Oh, well, you got Wardlow defending the title in a triple threat against Powerhouse Hobbs and against the ROH television champion Samoa Joe. He turned on him. You saw that.
Wardlow wins.
Wardlow wins. I hope so. I think that's what needs to happen.
Because if Joe wins, he'd be a double champion. It wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
But at Powerhouse, he's not at the level yet.
Yeah, I'm not a big Powerhouse fan. I'm glad they finally broke away from Starks. Ricky Starks, I think, was injured because he was
he's in the world title.
He's in the tournament. Yeah, and I thought the finals was going to be at this event. I think originally it was, but they've moved it down to Dynamite. I think there were some injuries there that kind of pushed some stuff off. But I think Wardlow, he had a great build. We watched him in Vegas beat MJF. Then he won the title, and he really has done nothing. And so I'm glad that this match is at least being defended on the card. Yeah, he needs to win. Like you said, Joe doesn't need it. He's already got a belt, and Hobbs isn't ready. We're going to skip the girls match because we already talked about that. The two of those. The AEW World Tag Team title match. You've got the Acclaim taking on Swerve in Our Glory. I think for the third time. Brady, who wins this?
The Acclaimed.
Yeah. You know, they have long reigns in AEW. They have not been champions long. And they are red hot. Now, they're not always been my favorite, but they're red hot when it comes to wrestlers right now and tag teams and Billy Gunn with them.
Famous.
Yeah, so they absolutely need to win this.
Most popular ones.
And yeah, they're probably the most popular in AEW. I would say it's time to break up the challengers. They teased it. They had the Battle Royal that teased it. I think it's time to finally do something better with Keith Lee, and I like Swerve as well.
Swerve needs to be the heel, Keith Lee face, because right now they're both heel right now.
I agree. I think it's time for the challengers, the former champs, to break up the Acclaim to win this match. Also, moving on, there's a four-way match for the ROH World Championship. Jericho versus Sammy Guevara versus Claudio versus
Bryan
Danielson. Brady, are we going to see a new champ?
No.
Why?
Chris Jericho retains. I just feel that Sammy Guevara is not going to win it. Bryan Danielson's not going to win it. And Claudio just lost it.
I absolutely agree with you. I think Jericho wins. Jericho's done more for this title in the last month than anybody did for a long time. Jericho is a great champion. He's a great heel, and he really establishes this belt. Danielson doesn't really need this title. Maybe you can see him winning it. They really don't do anything with him in AEW. Guevara, no, that doesn't matter. And Claudio's already been the champion. So I agree. Jericho wins. Here's another match that was just added. A Trios championship match. Death Triangle taking on the returning Elite. We've just found out this match on Dynamite. Go ahead, Brady.
Death Triangle versus the Elite. Well, the Elite.
I also agree with this.
Because I feel like
I'm sorry to interrupt.
The Lucha Bros are going to break up with Pac. Because Pac keeps wanting them to cheat. But then they don't. So.
Yeah, I feel like that's been coming as well. In some ways, it's like, well, the Elite have been suspended for several months, and they were already going to be the champs. So then you come back in just to beat these guys on night one. Some part of me says, I don't want that to happen. However, the Elite are major superstars, top guys in this business. Better than these guys. This should be a fun match to watch, even though we're not going to watch it live tonight. Mm-hmm. But I think the Elite win, and I think they should. I think that's probably the best.
World title.
MJF challenging Jon Moxley for the championship. Brady, is this one easy to predict?
It's kind of hard because they always say MJF's going to win it. Jon Moxley's going to lose.
And somehow Moxley is winning.
Are they going to change a turn and make Jon Moxley retain? Just sprout out into a bigger feud? Or are they going to just give it to him?
Well, you tell us. What do you think?
I'm just going to go for a riskier pick and pick MJF.
Yeah, I think I'm also going to pick MJF. We've pretty much been right in line on this, but I don't think it's a risky pick. Really, the spot that Moxley holds was CM Punk's. I think this is what was the plan. It was going to be Punk versus MJF at this event. But, everything that transpired at Brawl Out, as some people were calling it, All Out. So with Punk injured and out, at least seems to be out of the company, Moxley was the guy that they gave to carry this spot. So I don't think this was ever the plan.
To give to him because he's a big superstar. He
Agree.
Doesn't really need the title though.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said. He doesn't need the title. This is his third reign. He's just fourth, maybe. He's just been carrying the title for MJF the last 3 months. That's what I think. MJF wins this. However, I think Regal turns heel. They have a little bit of history, and they had a great back and forth promo in the ring. I think he turns heel, and he aligns with MJF.
Because Firm's not with him anymore.
Yeah. And even though, who knows? Right. That could be a big swerve as well. Now, I've also heard maybe Sasha Banks is there tonight. That'd be crazy. Nick Aldis from NWA, I heard could be debuting tonight. I hope he goes to WWE. I don't really think Sasha will be there, but there's rumors of that. Should be a good event. We're not going to watch it. We never watch it live.
Well, one time.
We watched? No, we didn't watch it live. We watched it like the next day. It was somebody posted on YouTube, right?
We watched it live.
When?
Double or Nothing. Live and in person.
You're right. We were in Vegas. You're right, Brady. I forgot. Yes, but as far as pay-per-view, we've never watched it. It's just a money thing. When you got the what I still call the network, WWE Network Peacock, when you get to pay a few bucks a month and watch the pay-per-views, well, I'm not going to pay $50. I don't care what the card is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of
course, we paid more than $50 to go to the event, but that's different because we were there. Enjoy Full Gear tonight. All right, let's do a pose for the thumbnail, Brady. All right.
Okay, that's good.
AEW.